We are many. Those that live beyond the veil of darkness where nightmares are born. Sanity knows no bounds, and men's thrives on the suffering of the dead. Rot in the solace in the souls of the weak. We have taken refuge here among the mortals in hope of harvest for innocence. Tread lightly in the search for the voices and stories of the departed. For in shadow hides the evil that lurks within. As the light dies and slowly becomes night, the realm of spirits rule the world. In the darkness of your mind hides your own hidden demons, and brings to life your deepest fear. Do you have what it takes to speak to the dead? Do you accept your own mortality in the search for life after life? Have you ever seen a ghost, spirit, or demon? Have the lights flickered and the room became as cold as death itself? Maybe you have. Maybe it was your own subconscious preparing you for death. Come spend some of what's left of your own existence in our search for the answers that are hidden behind the veil. Shed off the blinders and open your mind's eye and listen to their stories. We are they. We are Incarnate Paranormal.
And what is up, everybody? Happy Friday Eve. Hope you guys had a great day. Gotta say, my day was a little interesting, but fun nonetheless. When you work in the entertainment industry, shit just kind of changes second to second. So, yeah, that kind of being said, you just kind of gotta roll with the punches. One of the acts that we deal with, one of our clients, just they constantly change stuff, and it's like, oh, by the way, I know you just brought this gear down, but we need this gear, and can you bring it down, have it down within the next hour? Okay, get down there, and when you're down there, oh, by the way, when you get back, I need you to bring this down. Wait, why didn't you call 30 minutes ago? Then you get that, oh, by the way, we need more stuff. Then you get that, oh, but no, we forgot this. Now you got to do this. It's part of the industry. It's part of the field. As aggravating as hell as it is, we just got to deal with it. And I just smile and be like, it's keeping me out of the office. But then again, I'm trying to get off the road and do more in the warehouse than driving, because just that yo-yo with that same client kind of just, it tweaks me a little bit. But I told the boss, it's like, listen, this is the shit that happens. I'm used to it. Kind of just got to grin, bear it, turn the other cheek, and hopefully they don't kick you as hard. And hopefully they're not using golf cleats. But anyway, we started Section 2, Milkweed Recorder, Culinary Night 1, Nevada State Prison, of course. We didn't get anything starting Section 2. We made it 38 minutes into Section 2. And if you look, we don't have anything up until about 48 minutes. Then about an hour and 5 minutes. So we've got about 30 minutes of audio to go to till we truly get to something. So hope you guys got someplace comfortable to sit, got your headphones on, something cool to drink, and you're paying attention. Because tonight, we need to catch some EVPs. Our goal tonight is 5. 5 will put us at 100 for Nevada State Prison. And we're still on night 1, recorder 6. Holy shit, I never thought I'd be saying it that early. But kind of waiting for one of our mods to get in here. I kind of got something to show him. But I can always show him again later. One of the guys I work with kind of works out at a gun range. That's all I'll say. And he gave me some things. There's a 30 millimeter shell. European 30 mil shell. You can see how big that is compared to my hand. There's the next one. I believe this one is from like an A10. So you can see that's pretty much as big as my hand. Not to be outdone, how about a 40 mil shell? That thing is as long as my hand. I want to turn this one into a shot glass. So, people I work with, a little on the crazy side, and I love it. But I even ask him, hey, dude, you got any A10 shells? And he's like, hey, here you go, Brent. It's like, first thing I'm thinking, it's like, yeah. I smell it to smell the gunpowder. I got some problems. I definitely got problems. So how are we going to do this? That's them pretty much standing up next to each other. Yeah, not exactly paranormal related, but firearms related, and yeah, Brent's really into that. So as soon as our mod gets in here, I'll show him again. You have to excuse me today, guys. My back is just wrecked. But you know, past few shows have been good. We've got some good EVPs. Some rustling, some footsteps. No. And Corgi, how you doing tonight, buddy? Good to see ya. Sup, fuckers? And you and I are the only ones in here. So I guess you're talking to the bots. Sup, fuckers, to the bots. How you been? I wish I had this many viewers right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus you. That'd be 9 viewers. I'd be happy. I'd be happy as hell for that one. What's new? Busier than a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. I feel you. It's kind of a good thing, though. It's like, do I want it to be busy? Yes. Do I want it to be insanely busy? Yeah, makes the day go faster. Bought a house, so getting everything moved and all set up. Awesome. Congratulations on the house. That's always a good feeling. That's always a damn good feeling. So now you're the king of the double wide. Sorry, I had to. Problem is, the wife came too. So she's the queen of the double wide. Just don't say that too loud. She might hear you. Fucking corgi. You're a crazy man. That's why I love you, man. You crazy boy. 1,200 square feet, 3 bed, 2 bath, attached garage, and a finished basement. Rock on, man. Congratulations. And I was joking when I said double wide. But then again, there are some really nice double wides out there. I ain't gonna lie. Some nice double and triple wides that I've seen. Would I live in one? Fucking A right I would. Some of them are in better shape than my house. But you will live in a van down by the river. Seen too many people get barbecued in them. Fair enough. Especially if you're in Tornado Alley. Then you become a human lawn dart. We were actually joking about that at work today. It's like, hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes. It's like people say, oh, hurricanes are the. I think that's one we could all do without. I mean, people are like, oh, hurricanes are the worst. It's like, well, hurricanes, you have a week's notice to get out of the town. Hurricanes, they know the track for the most part. One's coming in, get your shit boarded up and get out. Tornadoes, we don't know where it's going to touch down. We'll just give you a warning. And you might get a couple minutes notice. So yeah, tornadoes are assholes. Plain and simple. I think that's the team outside. Yeah, that's the team outside. Closest one he ever got was a microburst. Yeah, I've seen a couple microbursts. Those suck. 4 hours to make a 30-minute drive. Yeah, no. I drove a few hundred feet and stopped. At that point, that's the only thing you can do. Stop and pray. Because Mother Nature can be a bitch. I don't know if this is still people outside. I'm hearing some voices, but I just can't isolate it. Wife gets pissed at you, you wake up with half your stuff. Mother Nature gets pissed at you, you wake up in the tree down the street with your house gone. Pretty much the same thing. But at least a tornado will give you some place to stay. Okay, made the right call. That is just another team. So debunk that. Hey Corgi, have you ever seen an A10 shell? How about a 40 millimeter shell? That's a 40 millimeter shell. There's a 30 millimeter European. One of the guys I work with works out at one of the test ranges. So I was making a joke with him. Hey, dude, you have any A10 shells? He walks back, goes out to his truck, comes back in, hands me those 3 shells. He's like, "There you go, Brent." I'm like going, "The fuck." I want to turn the 40 into a shot glass. The big motherfucking gun 9000. Yep. Yeah. I mean, he's out there every time they have a shoot. He's gone out there with when they've tested weapons that he can't talk about. He's gone out there with cannons. They have the big shoot out there a couple times a year where they bring the World War II cannons out and just everything. It's like, dude, it's no big deal. I can get you whatever you want. I'm going, oh, shit. And I think his Instagram or something like that's Big Sandy Shoot or something like that, if you want to check it out. But he's like, dude, you got to go through some background checks to be able to go out there. I'm like, okay, I can do the background checks. I can pass a federal. Because I asked him about it, yeah, dude, I'll come out there and work part time. Like, can you pass the DOD test? Background, I'm going, I can go through a DOD. Yeah, they'll know that piece of gum I stole when I was 6 years old. It's like, well, this was a 5-cent piece of gum, including the size in inches. Ain't that the truth? Oh, we see you had your concealment card. Oh, we know who you're related to. It's like, yep. Oh, we see you dated this girl. We ain't giving you shit. She's crazy. It's like, tell me about it. I dated her. Well, if you're stupid enough to date her, you're not smart enough to get this background check. Damn. You got busted for open carrying. They can't say shit. I mean, like, you know what? Just go away. Just go on down the road. West Virginia has permitless carry for both open and concealed. If they want to push it, they can. You know what? We don't want you in here. They can put up a no firearms policy on the door. You have a concealment card. They're not going to search you. They can't. But if you open carry, they're like, sir, just can you please leave? That's about all they can do is ask. Be like, sir, please leave. It's against company policy for you to carry on property. Walmart is pretty much supported by rednecks. If you tell a redneck you can't open carry in Walmart, they're going to go to every other redneck they know and tell them. Be like, hey, they gave me hell for open carrying in this Walmart. Those rednecks will find another Walmart. They'll go 30 miles out of their way not to go to that Walmart. Then they got to lax on their policies. They're like, maybe we were wrong. Yeah, I know that, Korg. That's one thing I get. All these people bring all these dogs into the store where they have food. As soon as that dog shits anywhere near that food, it's all gone. I don't think they can sell it. All that produce, all that fucking packaged meat, hey, that's contamination. But no, somebody has to have their 90-pound fucking dog as a service animal. This is my emotional support dog. Okay, they want to play it this way. You're allowed to bring your emotional support dog in there. This is my emotional support Uzi. Oh, by the way, here's my federal permit. So I'm carrying this Uzi on my back. It's my emotional support. Yeah, but Corgi, nowadays, you know as well as I do, people yell and scream about this. My emotional support. Get support at home. You don't need to take your animal everywhere with you. Now, service animals, I don't have a problem usually. 95% of the time, I don't care. Oh, I know it's different, but 95% of the time, I won't say a thing. 98% of the time, I won't say a thing. There's that parody video out there that has the emotional support raptor. And you better have the paperwork. Amen. This is my emotional support badger. Don't worry, he's nice. He don't bite much. Now, what I'm waiting for, and this is going to be about as disturbing as image as you can get. I'm waiting for some dominatrix to have some guy on a leash with an emotional support with a service vest on, and have the dominatrix say, "This is my emotional support slave." Could you imagine seeing that? Or "This is my service slave." Dominatrix, some guy crawling around on frickin' in fucking a leather speedo with a fucking ball gag and a collar, with a frickin' service vest on, being like, "Oh my god, I got to get a picture of this." And I can imagine it's happened somewhere. I can imagine this has happened somewhere. And if anybody uses this idea after hearing it on my stream, please give me credit. That's all I ask. Just say, "I saw this on Incarnate Paranormal." It goes another week without sleep. Hey, I didn't say he had the full head mask on. I just said a ball gag and a leash. I'm sorry, I got problems. I know this. It's okay. It's like watching South Park. Mr. Garrison, say hi to Mr. Slave. Man, what do we got going on here? There's a level where you're a gerbil. Yes. Okay, guys, just so you know, this is the deaf paranormal team that joined us. So kind of curious what evidence they found. He just say what the he did not. What the fuck? Well, in their defense, Corgi, like I said, we had a 4 or 5 person uh, deaf paranormal team. So using other senses, just basically sight and touch. Uh, yeah, I don't know because I've never experienced that. So the culinary is it's a different beast for investigating. It's so different than the rest of the prison. Deaf, DEAF. You're right. Yeah, there's so much more you have to rely on in culinary. No, deaf. Yeah, it's. This goes back about 4 years. I was doing a residential, and I've shared this before. And the owner of the home, she's a you know ASL interpreter and a photographer. So she's like, "Do you deaf or deaf? It, hearing deaf, it's you can mistake it easily. So don't worry about that." She had asked me, "Brent, do you mind if my a couple of my friends join?" It's like, and I kind of like, okay, why do you want them to join the investigation of your home? I said, this is confidential. She's like, no, they're deaf, and I'm going, wait a minute. And you get that. How can somebody deaf be a paranormal investigator? And I was honest about it. I'm like, I'm curious. You have to rely on your other senses and more awareness. So it's like, I'm interested in this. Yeah, invite them along, please. And ever since then, it's like, okay, I'd love to do a full investigation to see, what they find and what their style is of investigating. Now, granted, we went through uh, Vexus Recorder and Sims Recorder from Execution Night 1, and they were using the music box, which, granted, there's a light on it and it will go off, but it also plays music. I'm like, why would they use a device with music? I was like, oh, the box lights up. Okay, I get it. I understand. And it's like the fact they were moving around so much led me to believe it's like, okay, they don't know how this device works. So it's like, okay, I'm still curious. And it's kind of like doing isolation experiments when you're investigating. When you're doing the Gansfeld experiment, when you're doing deprivation experiments, it kind of falls around the same wayside as, deaf investigators. So I'm always going to be curious about that. I might see if there's any books out there on it, just so I can understand a little bit better. And one of their group could hear, but he's their interpreter. He goes around and he'll tell them, what we say to him, because I don't know very much sign language at all. I think I could barely do the alphabet and a couple other signs. So he'd have to tell them everything we were saying, especially about where gear was set up and what to watch out for. But they were so just curious about the prison. It's like this is cool to watch. You went through the old state pen again recently? How'd that go for you? Another couple you're good friends with. Now, did you just go through on a tour? Did you ask them about investigating it? Tours are fun. Ask about investigating. Just get some basic gear and see what you can get. Would they say, how much? Probably 100 a night a person. Ten. 110's not bad at all. Per night, per head, how many hours do you get? That's always the biggest question. I'll pause. 8 hour. Oh shit. That's almost as much as I get at NSP. That's not bad at all. 8 hours. That's always the biggest question. It's okay, how much? How long do I get? Oh, you only get 4 hours. How about no? 4 hours, you're just getting started. Shit, 1/3 of the time at Nevada State Prison is spent walking. All right, Cord. Downside is not very understandable. That's actually how it was last year in Nevada State Prison. They didn't want us going to certain buildings because they hadn't gone in and cleaning. Spiders, cobwebs, trash, just a whole bunch of debris. They had to get it cleared out for and safety reasons. So they say you can't go into certain areas. It's like, I get it. I'm not going to argue with it. If you ever open it up, let me know. I'll come back and investigate again. Nevada State Prison opened to Nevada State Prison was 1862, so right around 150 years old. And we're on to some more quiet time. So yeah, got nothing out of them being in there, which kind of shocks me. Usually when anybody is in culinary, there's going to be an EVP. (1876 to 1995). That's the one there in West Virginia? That's Nevada State Prison. Yeah, exactly. Roughly the same time frame. It's kind of weird standing in a building built in the early or the late 1800s. It's going, and it being even a prison. It's like, wow, this is, and like the basement or the not really the basement, the foundation. It's just like you're looking, you can just feel the age on it. So going, this is wild. Seeing the pictures of where the prison started to where it is now, as you figure, let me see if I can find it real quick. Where is it? Okay, again, Nevada State Prison. Uh, you figure just this first wing, just this first area, over to here. This was the original courthouse where they brought you in. This archway, they used to bring you in on horse and buggy. This is the original archway for the horse and buggy. And this is pretty much the size of the original prison, right there. He locked the wives in a cell. Okay, we'll be back in a couple hours. Have fun. And the more they talk, the longer they stay in the cell. Don't you know there's no talking in prison? Be quiet. No. The longer you talk, the longer you're going to stay locked up. Yeah, that's one thing I love about Nevada State Prison too, though. The Susan, Chris, and Joe, the docents they take you through, they'll open and close the cells for you. They'll give you the right tour. And Grinch is here. How you doing tonight? I know this. And I appreciate it. Granted, tonight's kind of slow, but it's all good. Having fun sitting here chatting up a storm with Corgi while we're waiting for evidence. So now I got two people to talk to now. Thankfully, you work from home. Lucky. Can be sad and stressful. Love it. You have two more viewers than I had earlier. Well, I wasn't on earlier. Now, if we get our hubby in, if we get Vexus and Sims and Deads in here, we'll have the family almost here. So I got my numbers from last year, and I'm happy for this year, and I'm happy about it. This is my recap for the year. So I'm happy with that. We're slowly growing. The rest of the inmates. Well, you got a point there. Sweet. Now let me pause this, Corgi. I found another. I think were you in here the other day when I was ranting about? I found another paranormal streamer who actually streams his investigations, and and I'll bring this up again because it's still kind of it tweaks me a little bit. The guy has like 12,000 followers. Okay, good for him. So you would think. 12,000 followers. No, 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 no. Let me get to the rest of this. He has an average of 35 viewers. Okay? 35 viewers with 12,000 followers. Needless to say, I can almost guarantee it's paid followers. He probably paid a bot to freaking get followers. Your analytics get all jacked up. You have that many followers with that few viewers, your analytics are screwed. Now, here's the even shittier part to this one. Those 35 viewers, his chat is subscribers only. He does not have 12,000 subscribers. You're putting your chat to subscribers only with 30 viewers. There's something wrong there. Either one, he paid for his followers. He's got half his viewers are bots. I mean, he basically has computers, goes in and signs into fake screen names. Or he's a fraud. And he doesn't want people calling him on it. I watched one of his streams, and the entire time, you don't even hear him barely talk. His camera was looking out a window, and all you could hear in the background was a generator. I'm actually on here interacting with my viewers. I'm showing evidence. I'm having them help. Whether you guys subscribe or not, I appreciate it, and I'll always be grateful, but it's not necessary. He was investigating a building by himself for a week. That's all I'll say. And I'm going, you're going to do this? And I got bored one night. I just typed paranormal in the search bar on Twitch, and there was like Phasmophobia and a couple over. One was in French, one was in like German. And I'm going, okay. Then I scrolled down. I saw his channel, and I saw the title. Okay, I'll go in. Threw a follow. Didn't even get an acknowledgement. There was like 12 other people in the room. And I'm scrolling down, I see 12.1K followers. I'm going, okay, you have this few of viewers, and you can't even acknowledge somebody giving you a like that says paranormal in your paranormal channel. The fuck. DAFUQ. I smell a phony. Back to audio. There's my rant for the night. And the last time I'll bring that up. You will never see that chat bar. Never see this chat bar say subscribers only. Ever. Yeah, you and me both, Corgi. I've been in this field far too long. I know when the truth is the truth, and I know when somebody's trying to pull a fast one. Because the general public, General Joe Blow, who knows nothing about the paranormal, they're going to see that 12K followers, and they're going to see subscribers only. And they're going to be like, this guy knows his shit. He's got a lot of followers. You know, I'm going to go ahead and subscribe so I can ask him questions. Right, Corgi? You can imagine mine. I kept the follow up there because I want to track this for a while. I kept the follow because I want to see what kind of crap goes on. And Dead's finally drug his butt in here. Probably been busy at work. I see his name up in chat. He's probably lurking, which is alright. There goes the neighborhood. Yep. I think you're Grinch. Yeah. You, Corgi, your hubs, Deads, Vexus, Sims, Sarah. I've got about 6 or 7 of you that are my normal crew, depending on what day of the week it is. MDS, of course, can't forget him. Sorry, didn't unmute after I took a drink. Thanks, Corgi. Dead's just got a message from Dead's on Discord asking about investigating St. Augustine Lighthouse. All I got to do is contact my friend down there, and I'm pretty sure I can get in anytime I want. I just got to give her a heads up on the dates. So I'd have to call, see what the price is, and just go from there. So if that just suits your fancy, let me know and I'll look into it. It's one of those things where it's like you just got to you got to make the calls. So that shouldn't be a problem. Sorry, Corgi. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry you spit out your beer. Sorry, dude. You should know I have that pop up by now. You gotta be careful. Because you spit beer on your monitor, I am a little sorry. I'm not lying. I am a little sorry, but it's a little funny too. You should know that I do this at random. I don't use that pop up too often anymore because you guys got used to it. Now I just save it to the most random the random times. Yes, I am. And I'm proud of it.
Are you in here? They are in here. They're not gonna tell us.
You got your wife good the other day. What'd you do? Did you walk out of the bathroom naked again? Rewired the Horner car to... Oh, no, you didn't. Now that's a dick move. Funny as hell, but a dick move. Oh yeah, you will pay for it. That's for sure. She's just gonna plot her revenge. Might not be today, might not be tomorrow, but you'll pay for it. It might be 5 years and you forget about it, but you're going to pay. This is why you got to make sure when you play jokes on women, you do it right and make it last. They never forget. You might pay for it 20 years down the road. Like, you remember that time? No, well, you did. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Works in a hospital, access to sharp instruments, more importantly, syringes. It's easy to make needle marks disappear, especially if you know somebody who runs a crematorium. Body becomes ashes pretty quick, and just go out and dump it in the river. They'll never find the ashes. But then again, you just could go as far as, recreating, what was it, the movie Fargo? They got wood chippers. Someone who owns a pig farm. Oof. Yeah, mark me down for not having that death. Owns about 150 acres and won't ask questions. That's the kind of friends you need. Everybody needs to know somebody who owns at least 150 acres. Why? You don't need to know. You just need to know them. This section of recorder is a bust. There's a reason my buddy's ringtone is parody. Do you want to build a snowman? Well, I can't play my ringtone. Will you help me hide a body? My parody ringtone has to do with Rudolph. It's not Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It's Rudolph the I don't want. I can't even say it without risking TOS. Rudolph the Gag Reflex Reindeer, if you get the connotation. And don't type it in chat, because I'm not going to risk TOS. That's one that I'm not going to risk. But yeah, go YouTube it. Go YouTube it. You will die laughing. I don't know who sings it. But if you just, yeah. Then there's another one. What is it? The 12 Drugs of Christmas. Oh, that's a great parody right there. John Valby makes some great parody music. Whistles innocently. You know, anybody who has a twisted mind knows who John Valby is. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about that one. Wow. Just go look up John Valby Christmas. JOHNVALBY. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it for you. That's the only way you're going to find it. I know. Isn't it wrong? Oh, I that's my ringtone. And people just look at me going, "Why? Why? Just why?" Corgi, you're just now figuring this out. I've got issues. I've got subscriptions. I've got encyclopedias. I just don't play it near kids. I'll at least have that respect. I won't play it near children. Why? Because they would cry. And I don't want to ruin Christmas for children. And Bones is here. How you doing tonight? You made it in for the last 10 minutes of the show. Yeah, I mean, it is funny as hell, but it's wrong on so many levels. What the fuck was that? Oh, okay. Long night at the nursing home. Oof. Yeah, I feel you on that. I used to do medical transport and had to deal a lot with nursing homes. So I can feel you. I understand. Certified CNA. Yeah, Bones. Corky's wife does that. How do you think she found him? Sorry. At the nut house. Love you too, Corky. Love you, Corkster. You know, laughing ghost emote. Yes, I do. Now, if your monitor was an Apple, you know, get kind of a play on words. Red's Apple Ale. God, I haven't had that shit in years. I used to like it years ago. Automod? What are you talking about? What? I didn't get shit any kind of message. You don't have any you don't have any words that are modded. I was drinking Red's apple ale. Is there something you tried to type that it wouldn't take? Ah, that's why you probably hit one of the banned words. I'll have to go through and change the words. When I first started, somebody came in and just started, before I had mods, started cussing away, and it was like, okay, I'm just gonna freaking put a bunch of words up there, and will it do it this way? You can do it that way, with an exclamation point. There's ways to mask it. It's the internet. 12-year-olds and grown men acting like them. Think smart, nobody. It worked. Yep. Thank you, Grinch, for testing that out. That's a footstep. That's a footsteps and scuffing footsteps. Not enough to count, though. That's why. It's a paranormal team. It's one of the teams. Never mind. But yeah, though, Corgi, going back to that, drinking Red's Apple Ale does not make you a basic bitch. If you were drinking White Claw, it would make you a basic bitch. If you were drinking Fireball, same thing. So yeah, I don't judge you for drinking Red's Apple Ale because I used to drink it too. It's good shit. It's like drinking alcoholic. It's alcoholic apple juice. That's all it is. And that will get you messed up fast because of the sugar content. Yeah, seltzers. Drinking any seltzers is like drinking static. You just don't do it. Any man drinking a White Claw should have his man card revoked immediately. But then again, any man who wears skinny jeans, skinny jeans and drinks seltzer should be drug out and beat by his friends. Twisted Tea, not your father's root beer. Don't dare put that shit down. If he has friends. Oh, that's cold. Oh, that one's cold. If he has friends and his friends see him drinking a seltzer, he doesn't have friends anymore. He has sympathizers. Just saying. Drink Reds. Straight whiskey, I got over on the shelf. Straight whiskey or Jack and Coke. Occasionally, I'll have a beer on stream. Occasionally. Tequila or Jaeger if I want to go fight the neighbor. I don't do good on either. Bones, I don't drink much beer anymore. I gave up on Budweiser after they sold out. A lot of people can't do spiced liquor. I can't. That's why I usually stick to straight Jack. Jack, Jameson. God, there's another one out there. I forget the name of it, but another kind of whiskey, or even Screwball. Jim, Jack, and Johnny. Hey, this candle smells like Fireball. Becky, non-alcoholics call that cinnamon. Yeah, ice cold beer, it has to have ice crystals forming in it for it to be any good on a hot summer's day. And I'll be honest, that's one reason I'll say that I miss my ex. Not because my aim is bad. Uh, she is the only woman I've ever dated who would literally bring over a bottle of Jack and say, let's go shot for shot. It's like, what? She goes, baby, we're getting messed up tonight. Let's order a pizza and drink Jack. It's like, huh? It's like, what'd you say, baby? I got the Jack. You know, you order the pizza, shot for shot. We killed a large bottle of Jack between us. And she was more sober than me. We were both slosh drunk, but she went shot for shot. And it was like, oh, I want to marry this girl. Made the mistake of doing that with an Irish girl. I have too. In a pub in Ireland. Ooh, that's number one problem. You challenge an Irishman, a true Irishman to drink, or a true Irish woman. No. They've been doing this since like they were 2. You made that mistake with the mouthy Grinch. So that's how you ended up married. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You got drunk and she drugged you to the altar. You're like, baby, where are we going? Just trust me, we'll be fine. Just nod your head. Who's this man in a suit? Don't worry about it. She stabbed you. Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord. I'm going to need a shot for that one. I was pregnant and you took my food. Oh. Don't you know you don't touch a pregnant woman's food? It's a death wish. If she stabbed you, you damn well deserved it. Just saying. You don't mess with the belly. Life learning lessons. And you'll never do it again. Once the belly button pops, the turkey's done. You didn't get this old by doing the same shit. Well, true. I got old by doing the same shit. That's why this guy's still single. It's like, yeah, I didn't learn my lessons. It was Thanksgiving. I was 7. And Bone, let me ask Grinch this. I gotta ask Grinch. Bones, you stay out of this one. He won't be divorced a third time. It will be a funeral, won't it? Just nod. It will be a funeral. It won't be a divorce. A small family gathering at your friends. Oh, shit.
You're going to die.
Butcher knife still. That's a story to tell the kids. Daddy, where'd you get that scar? Mama stabbed me. What'd you do? She was pregnant with you and I touched her food. Dad, are you stupid? You made that mistake once. Once. Now I gotta get a sound clip from that movie. Damn it. I gotta get a frickin'. Ugh. Why'd I have to quote that movie? Thank you, Corgi. Now I gotta go drag out that movie to get a sound clip. Johnny Dangerously. My sister kicked me in the balls once. Once. Michael Keaton, 1986, 87, I think. One of the. It is a funny damn movie. And I think Bones knows which one I'm talking about, which is bonus points right there. Johnny Dangerously is a gut buster. Oh, I've got it somewhere on tape. Or excuse me, I've got it on VHS. Grinch, it's a movie you guys need to watch together. You guys will laugh yourselves stupid. It is a raunchy, just messed up comedy. You fogging sneaky bastard. Now I am aging myself. It was 1984. Not on, not on stream. I ain't getting the TOS. And there's just stars there, Corgi. I have links disabled. Remember cassette tapes, 8 tracks, Atari CDs. I still have my Atari. I have an 8-track player out in the garage. I got cassette tapes in the closet. And I got AOL discs saved somewhere in a box just for nostalgia. So yeah, I'm 46, so I've got all that stuff. Use AOL discs as coasters. The AOL free samples, what was it, 500 hours or 1,000 hours for free? Then it was like $29.99 a month. I miss AOL chat rooms. Those things were so fun. It was 500 hours. Yahoo chat rooms. AOL chat rooms were first. God, so many stories from AOL chat rooms. I was one of the cool kids you used Prodigy. You probably had a Netscape account too, Corgi. You were probably one of those Netscape kids. Bones, I still have MySpace. I still have my MySpace account and I log into it about once every 6 months. Grinch, if you still have the same email address, just say you forgot your login. They'll send you a reset. God, I feel old. Oh. I'm going to copy the browser on... Why? Just why? And the funny thing is, the biggest original Oregon Trail on floppy disk, I've got that somewhere. The biggest virus out there was AOL. You could not delete AOL off your browser or off your computer. You had to really know what to do it. Napster, LimeWire, all those. Yeah, we all had those. But AOL, if you deleted AOL, the main file, it moved itself to somewhere on your computer. So literally, you had every version of AOL from like 3.0 all the way up to AOL like 10. They were all pretty much just unremovable unless you wiped it. But beyond that, guys, yeah, thank you for making me feel old tonight, you guys. Unfortunately, we got no evidence tonight. We got 28 minutes into section 3. You guys have been fucking awesome tonight. I freaking love you guys. Thank you for making tonight just fun. This is the way I like it when we're not getting evidence, when everybody gets involved and we just bullshit while waiting to try to find something. You guys are awesome. VIP one day and everybody will know the OGs. Grinch, give it time. Give it time. Well, everybody will be there one day. And those who have just supported for as long as we've been doing it. Yeah. Corgi is one of the OGs. Yeah. he is a... Well, let's not go there. I love Corgi. I want to end this show on a high note. You guys have a great night. God bless. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thanks again. See y'all later.